1 Million News to talk to you about the Cold War.
I'm your anchor, Bobblehead.
And I'm your co-anchor, Baby Back Me.
Our first story of the night is a very pressing story, a very important story. It is the spread of communism to the United States. Now, for those of you who do not know, communism all started by a man named Karl Marx, who wrote the book Communist Manifesto. Now, and it's very pressing, isn't it? Very important. Yes, it is. That's us all. Communist Manifesto was the first book, and afterwards, many countries fell to communism, as in China, North Korea, Cuba, and Vietnam. Bah! Boom. Dynamite. Now, communism is great for the developing third world countries because it helps those who are striving for national independence as well as social change. Communism was mainly wanted by the lower classmen because many of the resources were being controlled by the upperclassmen. Now, communism appeals to the masses of those because it promises to level the playing field, which ends up offering equal opportunity for everybody. Now, the U.S., we're scared of communism because those commies are nothing but dirty. They are dirty commies.
Dirty commies.
And the U.S. has taken on to one method called brinksmanship, in which we are willing to do whatever we can to stop communism from spreading. And here to help explain brinksmanship to everybody down in the homes is Dr. Ahmed Mukheb Doctor.
Give hugs, brother. Hug. Thank you. Thank you. Salam, brother. Nice to meet you today.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you for joining us, Dr. Ahmed Mukheb Doctor.
No. Dr. Ahmed Muhammad.
Ahmed Muhammad.
Very nice. Thank you. Okay, so I start. I tell a little bit today. Okay. My name is Doctor, like you know.
Yes.
And today I will talk about the brinksmanship. Brinksmanship. Brinksmanship.
Okay.
And this brinksmanship,
Right.
is from the US
Yes.
to the USSR,
Okay.
which is the Soviet Union. Okay, so the brinksmanship, okay, is basically pushing the limit of the military to the brink of the war.
Hold on.
I mean to the brink. Yes,
hold on.
doctor.
Let me make sure I understand.
Okay.
To the brink, as in like, if this were a line right here,
Yes.
right here, this is where we stop, nuclear war.
If this was the end and here was nuclear war, we would go right here
Okay.
That's intense.
to stop the communism. Okay.
That's very close to the mark.
Anything to stop the communism is what we do. Okay, so let me continue a little bit about the brinksmanship. Okay, so we go to the brink of nuclear war in order to convince another nation to follow our demands. Okay?
Okay.
Brinksmanship involves the West and the Soviet Union, like I said earlier, and they use fear tactics and intimidation.
What kind of tactics?
Fear tactics and intimidation
Okay.
in order to get, oh my glasses, I'm sorry. In order to get the opposing side to back down. This is the brinksmanship. This is the key of the brinksmanship. So each party, okay,
Yes.
is pushing dangerous situations.
Dangerous. Boom.
Okay, yeah, bombs here, bombs there,
Oh,
missiles here, missiles
Bombs
there. But we are
everywhere.
not doing it. We're going to the brink
To the
of the
brink.
war, okay?
Here.
Yeah, that's close to the line.
So the intention is to make the other one back down in terms of international politics and the foreign policy. This, my friend, this is brinksmanship. This is the brinksmanship. This is what America and the USSR is practicing. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Very nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, sir.
Thank you for coming.
Uh-huh.
talking to us.
No problem. Ahmed, Dr. Muhammad.
Ahmed.
Okay.
Next topic to talk about today, the fear of nuclear war. Now, with the U.S. having nukes and other countries developing them, such as the USSR. First indicator of a nuclear bomb, bright light in the sky. First step to keep yourself safe, find the nearest wall. Now, duck under solid fortitude and cover. Is duck and cover, which we will shortly be going into an instructional video. Alright, so now for our next topic, we are here to talk to you about McCarthyism. Now, with my extensive history knowledge, I shall give you a brief synopsis on McCarthyism. So first things first, it was made by a man named Joseph McCarthy. Many of you might have heard of him if you ever went to high school. And what he was doing was character assassination. He had a list, so he says, which the government or nobody else but him was allowed to see, of communists in America. Now on this list, what he would do is find the communists, so he thought, call them out, and they would be essentially blacklisted, not allowed to do anything, and America would look at them in spite, and they would just be hated by the country, all because Joseph McCarthy felt that they were communists, whether it be true or not. And now, here we have, to go more into depth on the topic, is Dr. Doctor.
Salam again, brother.
Thank you for coming.
Salam, brother. How are you today?
It's nice to have you back.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you for coming back, Dr.
Yes,
Ahmed Muhed.
of course, anytime.
You are by far my favorite Middle Eastern doctor.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. Okay, so today, I talk to you about something very important, okay? And it is not a brinksmanship this time. Today is about McCarthyism. Who is the follower of the McCarthyism? Joseph McCarthy. What a coincidence, right?
The last name, I can see the connection.
Okay. So I tell you a little bit about the McCarthyism first before I go very deep into it. McCarthyism is the basic and the concept of character assassination.
Okay.
Not literally assassination, but just of the character.
Yes.
Okay, so McCarthy's concept of character assassination is very deliberate, okay? And it's a process, okay, that aims to destroy, okay, the credibility and reputation of a person or a situation
Sounds like
in a social group or in a nation.
Sounds like Mr. Ribs here in high school.
Of course, I see this.
Yeah, I was destroying people.
Now, Joseph McCarthy and his listen, my friend.
Sorry.
Joseph McCarthy and his McCarthyism is questioning the loyalty of a person,
What? Who does that?
not knowing anything about them,
Nothing.
no clear evidence of what is happening. He just says basically you are communist in this situation in this time.
You probably think you are.
They think you are too. They think I am. They think he is. They think America.
Who thinks we are?
McCarthy. Joseph McCarthy.
He says it?
His
Yeah,
idea of McCarthyism. Okay.
This is national TV.
Okay, we are obviously afraid of the communists in the US, and we do not want the spies here. Am I right?
Heck no!
So I'm over here, I'm Joseph McCarthy. I say you are communist, because I don't want spies.
Right.
But this is false.
Bye.
So he's not, this is not, what he's saying is not,
Not fact.
Yeah,
Not
not
fact.
fact.
This is not real.
Not
Because if I don't like you, then I can say you are communist.
wizards.
That's it. It's that simple. This is not correct. And as of right now, there has been thousands and thousands of people been contained just because of the McCarthy.
All right.
that's a-
Good
Well-
segment from Dr.
Thank
Doctor.
Thank you very much.
It's great to have you again.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, mister.
Not a
Very
problem.
nice to meet you. Assalamu alaikum.
All right. And now, we're ready for our weather segment. We will be going soon to Emeralds for the weather. But before we go, I just want to show that just in case we do have a nuclear
Just
fallout,
in case. Be safe
we plan ahead.
and order some of these that we got right here.
Babe and I happen to get some solar.
They'll keep us safe from any nuclear fallout, and it's actually quite shady.
It fits very well. There's not much problem. You can tell there is a bit of a height thing on mine. But
Different
it
sizes.
does the job. It does the job.
Nothing's gonna get to me with this.
All right, now we're going to go to Emma Royds
Emerald.
for the weather. Emma?
My name is Emma Royds, and
This
today
is
is the traditional weather
Wait,
report
what?
I will be
A new-
talking to you
coming
about
from Russia?
all out there. The first thing I'd like to inform you
Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Oh wait.
when a nuclear bomb is detonated, most of the immediate from the blast and the initial heat release of the spring is the effect of nuclear radiation left behind. This is something people outside the initial blast area would have to worry about. Radiation sickness can kill as much people or more over a long period of time than the initial blast. Many types of radiation are released, including alpha particles, beta particles, gamma rays, and neutrons. Alpha and beta particles are mostly harmless as they are too big to pass through most matter and can be stopped through light plastics or light metals. Gamma rays and neutrons, on the other hand, are much more dangerous. When a nuclear bomb hits the ground, a crater is formed and the Earth gets pounded into a trillion pieces and particles. These particles receive radiation from the explosion and carry it up into the sky in a mushroom cloud. The cloud blows away but leaves dangerous material that is visible, and contacting large doses of it is life-threatening. My advice is to have a fallout shelter ready, as that they are the best protection from radiation. Back to you, Bob.